Is Qatar safe? That's a question many of you might be asking. In this video, we'll delve into facts and figures to shed light on this question. Qatar, a rapidly developing nation and a destination that's increasingly popular on the global travel map, has a lot to offer. We'll present objective information to help you make informed decisions about your travels. So, whether you're planning a trip or just curious, this video is for you. Stay tuned to uncover some surprising facts about Qatar. To answer the question about safety, let's look at some hard data. Qatar, a small yet powerful nation in the Middle East, is often praised for its low crime rates. In fact, when compared to global averages, Qatar's crime rates are significantly lower. The World Economic Forum's Travel and Tourism Competitiveness Report ranks Qatar amongst the top 10 safest countries in the world. Quite remarkable, don't you think? Now let's delve a bit deeper. The Global Peace Index, an authoritative measure of national peacefulness, also places Qatar high in its rankings. This index takes into account factors such as levels of violent crime, political instability, and militarization, and yet Qatar consistently performs well in terms of specific crimes. Qatar has one of the lowest rates globally. For instance, incidents of violent crime such as robbery and assault are extremely rare. Similarly, property crimes like burglary and car theft are also significantly lower than global averages. But it's not just about the low crime rates. Safety goes beyond that. Qatar also boasts a high level of political stability, low corruption, and effective law enforcement. These aspects contribute to a sense of security and peace for both residents and visitors alike. So with one of the world's lowest crime rates, high rankings in global safety indexes, and a strong sense of security, Qatar truly stands out as a beacon of safety in a world where such a trait can be hard to come by. Impressive, isn't it? But what makes Qatar so safe? There are several factors that contribute to the safety of Qatar. Let's start with the stringent laws. In Qatar, the law is not something to be taken lightly. It's a code of conduct that shapes the society and ensures the safety of its people. The efficient enforcement of these laws is a testament to the country's commitment to security. But it's not just about the laws and their enforcement, it's also about the cultural respect for these laws and regulations. The people of Qatar have ingrained this respect into their very fabric. They understand the importance of these laws in maintaining peace and harmony, and they adhere to them diligently. Now let's talk about infrastructure. Qatar boasts a well-developed system of emergency services and hospitals. These facilities are equipped to handle any situation, ensuring that help is always at hand when needed. The country's infrastructure is designed with safety in mind, from well-lit streets to pedestrian-friendly zones, and then there's corruption, or rather, the lack thereof. Qatar has low levels of corruption, which plays a significant role in making it a safe haven. It's a place where fairness and justice are upheld, where everyone is held accountable for their actions. These factors come together to create a safe environment for both residents and visitors. In Qatar, safety isn't just a promise, it's a way of life. But what do travel advisories say about Qatar? Well, they paint a rather reassuring picture. Across the board, travel advisories from various countries generally advise normal precautions for travel to Qatar. This means exercising a degree of caution you would in any foreign country, like being aware of your surroundings and avoiding risky situations. For instance, the United Kingdom Foreign and Commonwealth Office advises their citizens to be vigilant, but doesn't highlight any significant threats to safety in Qatar. The United States Department of State has a similar stance, urging travelers to take normal precautions while in the country. It's also worth noting that these advisories are continually updated to reflect the current situation, so it's always a good idea to check for the latest advice before embarking on your journey. In essence, travel advisories echo what we've been discussing. They suggest that Qatar is generally safe, with no major security concerns for tourists. So the consensus seems to be that Qatar is a safe place to visit. So is Qatar safe? Let's take a moment to revisit what we've discussed. We've touched on the notably low crime rates, the effectiveness of law enforcement, the well-maintained infrastructure, and the positive travel advisories. These points paint a picture of a secure and welcoming destination. While no place is completely free of risk, the facts and figures suggest that Qatar is indeed a safe country. Ultimately, the decision to travel is yours. Stay safe and keep exploring.